Okay, obviously got a win here tonight. Feels good to get another win here at the Ice Castle. Got a good effort from Butler. Obviously, you can see they're got a chance to be a good football team as the year progresses. Did a much better job in the second half of finishing. I thought it was impressive that our defense came out and basically shut them out the second half, and liked some of the adjustments that we made there and just our focus overall in general. And so some things to correct, obviously, like always, but it's progress, and we'll move forward. Got St. Francis next week, and last I heard they were in a pretty good game with James Madison, so we'll look forward to that. But we'll enjoy this for 24 hours and get back to the film room tomorrow and get a game plan and go together for next week.
When did you make the call on Hunter over 2000?
We basically kind of felt like it was headed that way after Wednesday, Thursday's practice for the most part. I mean, if we were in a conference game, Dante probably could have played. But I think you can see why we like Hunter Wells. He can do some things also. So, and you see Ricky Davis get in there. So we are fortunate that we feel like we got 3 quarterbacks, and that's a good thing for the future of our program.
What'd you like what Hunter did today?
I thought for a young guy stepping in and playing, he had composure. He ran the offense, didn't have to call a bunch of timeouts and get things restructured. You know, when he throws a touchdown pass, I mean, it's like he expects to do it. He's going to throw the big ball. You know, one of those nakeds there, he had the tight end in the flat all day long, and he wanted to throw the big ball. But we'll get him squared away on some of that stuff. But he's a good football player, and, you know, they blitzed us about every play. And usually that's what you do when you have a young quarterback that you're playing against. But you're also vulnerable if you can handle the pressure and got a good scheme. You're vulnerable to the big ball.
From a defensive standpoint, they came out, kind of went right down the field, and kind of did some things good in the first half.
Yeah, I thought they did some good things the first couple of drives there. You know, they were, you know, getting some mismatches on some different people and some different scenarios there, and you know that's kind of the part of the game. I think when you play against good football teams, the first couple of series of the ball game, you're going to get all kind of wrinkles, some things they haven't done in the past, some things they've done different, and some things they've seen on tape. And obviously, you have to make those adjustments. And once you get those adjustments settled in, I think we settled down just fine. I mean, they tried to run the quarterback a lot more than we ever expected them to. But you know, I thought we settled down there for a while and got into our comfort zone.
Some of that just, you know, Durden out, Townsend out, Dortch is out. You know.
Well, I mean, you know, we're not ever going to make excuses. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to still step in and play. You know, we had a lot of guys out today. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we still expect to play well. We got to get healthy. You know, whether you're talking about Dante Nania, Andrew Williams, Michael Weary, Nate Dortch, Eric Thompson. I mean, I got a whole list of guys. But we had a bunch of starters out today, and hopefully we can get those guys back on the field here sometime soon.
At the end of the game, Moore was that went down. Is he going to be okay because they took him off? I think.
Yeah, he just had an ankle there. You know, at first I was a little bit nervous about it, but we ended up putting Shane Dixon in, true freshman. He needs to get in there and play anyways. He's a real smart, good football player. So, you know, it's a long season, and we didn't want to put Donald back in there and get another guy hurt because we were already down so many guys. So we played a couple of true freshmen today. Jalen Brown got in there, and Chance Towery had been playing, Shane Kuhn, Itavius Harvin. So we got a group, DJ Thomas, got a group of freshmen that are playing.
So Huda with 3 more field goals today. How good is he?
He's pretty good. You know, he had some. I mean, on Wednesday he hit a 60-yarder. So that gives you an idea what kind of leg he really has.
Does the way Hunter played, does that, you know, change your mindset at all as far as quarterback position goes?
I mean, I don't even think about those kind of things. I mean, right now, I mean, Dante's scheduled to come back and play next week. So, but I think the good thing is we know that we can play a lot of guys. You know, at one point we had 2 quarterbacks in the game today. You know, Hunter was flexed out and Ricky was back there. So I like to see Ricky get down when he gets ready to get tackled, though. He kind of thought he was a big running back or something.
Do you do that to put teams on notice, so to speak?
I think you have to constantly create things to keep people honest. You know, a couple years ago, Louisiana Monroe had a package. They ran 2 quarterbacks, and there's obviously a bunch of things you can do with that. And when you got a guy that is very versatile. I mean, Ricky Davis can line up and play receiver. He can also line up and play at quarterback. He can run wildcat. So there's a bunch of different things that he can do, and you know, you got to make people accountable.
Are we going to be seeing Ricky Davis playing a little bit once Dante comes back?
Oh, you possibly could. You know, I don't like to give out everything before the game on Saturday. I know you guys like to put it out in the media and broadcast to everybody what we're doing and option quarterback and zone reads and all those kind of things, but we like to kind of keep stuff quiet before we play games. So if we could get your help, that'd be awesome.
Eric, 50% on third down conversions, is that good enough?
No, it's not. I mean, we had a couple opportunities there where we should have converted some more, but it's progress, obviously, from last week. I think last week we were 26%, so we got 24% better. Is that what your math says?
I'm not that smart.
Okay, good.
Jelani, you know, is he back to where he was?
He's not bad.
Years ago?
He's not bad. He's got a chance. He makes big plays. He's physical. That's the glaring thing that I've seen is Coach Carter has done a good job with all those receivers with yards after catch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being physical, and that's something that we've really been kind of harping on since we've been here. It's just being much better once we get the ball in our hand and being able to run with the football and break tackles and ball security and those kind of things. And Coach Carter's brought that to the table. You know, he has a background with receivers but also with running backs, so he's able to instill those drills and get that done.
How do you kind of curb the enthusiasm of what Hunter did today? I mean, everybody watching sees a kid, true freshman, come out and play the way he did.
Well, I mean, it's Youngstown State. I mean, we're supposed to be good. We're supposed to have, you know, 2 or 3 quarterbacks. That's why I'm always amazed when I look at teams around the country that, you know, you've been in a program for 3 or 4 years and you don't have a number 2 and 3 quarterback. You know, you should be loaded. If you take a quarterback every year, you should have some guys that should play, and that's a good job by obviously Youngstown State recruiting quarterbacks.
What was the thought after 3 games, you guys, like I said, took Illinois?
Well, I mean, yeah, we're 3 games into it. We're 2-1, and we're disappointed. I mean, we really squandered an opportunity in that first game. I mean, I know they came back the next week and beat a pretty good Western Kentucky team, but we really felt like we should have won that game. But that's the past. You can't dwell on the past. The key with our football team remaining successful is staying in the moment. You know, that's something that with all young people today is getting them to stay in the moment, not getting ahead of themselves, start feeling good about yourself, and those kind of things, is keeping that edge to you. In the game of football, you have to keep an edge.
Just back to Hunter real quick, distributed to 6 different receivers. Is that kind of what he does?
You know, he's a guy that in the pocket, he'll come off his first and second read quickly, and that's just, he has a lot of reps at throwing the football, obviously from high school, so it's just second nature to him. So you've got to cover the field, and he's a natural at it.
Trevor Strickland, I heard that his suspension was overturned. What did they tell you on why that was overturned?
No comment.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think we played better this week than last week?
Played a little bit better, but we're still a work in progress. We got some things we can get corrected. I think this team has a lot of potential, but potential's, you know, potential. We're going to keep working. This is a no-name team. You know, no big names. Just keep working hard and playing and see what happens.
Is that kind of the mantra now, no name?
No question. I mean, we're a no-name team. I like coaching a no-name team now. I don't have to worry about all these All-Americans and NFL prospects and all this stuff. It's kind of nice. I'm just a no-name guy.
I can't remember you doing a no comment before. That might be-
First time. I was asked to give no comment.
Anything official related? Okay.
You don't want me to get fined, do you?
Oh, that-
I don't have Dana Bolish money.